Um, so there's an amazing one, and I'm really kind of pissed off because I named it once and it didn't happen. So yesterday I finished reading The Finshed being a Wallflower. It took me, let's see, for the whole yesterday goes. It's obviously not a book haul, which was I think in August. I did that, and a few days after that, or in early September or something like that. I can't remember exactly when I first picked it up. I got through, I want to say 20-some, 30-some pages of it, and then I had to put it down because of a school project where I had to read a different book. And that was really difficult to do because that was one of those books that sucked me in from page one, and that's like I think the only books that ever happened to. Like The Fault in Our Stars sucked me in, but it took a couple pages for me to get really into that book. And this one it was just immediately, just instant, just did not ever want to put the book down. And I would be holding it right now too if I hadn't given my copy to Haley this morning. Because when I read a book that I really like, I tend to spread it around, share the wealth, so to speak. And so obviously I did that with The Fault in Our Stars. I ended up giving my copy to like 4 different people. At one point I was scared I wasn't going to get back, and everything like that. But I do trust Haley. I do. Because she always gets back. And she's just some girl. I gave her to, and then she was just, I kind of had my book back to leave. Finished it like a month ago. But anyway, it's a really, really good book. So basically, it's about this boy who goes by Charlie, and so that just becomes his real name to you. His real name isn't really Charlie. All the characters in the book, they aren't necessarily their real names. He makes up like aliases for them, because if he's writing to somebody who doesn't know, he wants to be anonymous. And it's just a series of letters about what goes on in his life and stuff like that. And it's just a really, 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 really good book. The beginning, you really see character development just in style of writing alone. His writing changes from, if you look from letter 1 to the last letter, which I don't even want to think about because it makes me want to just the well will burst open and Erin will cry over because she realizes that the book is over. That book is so good. I almost cried because it was over, honestly. Like, it was one of those books where I had it open to the last page for like 20 minutes, like, my life is gone. Thankfully I have other books to read. I'm noticing a big color pattern. That's really funny. It was, if you haven't read The Perks of Being a Wallflower, you guys definitely should. I really, really, really enjoyed that book. And I will be very honest when I don't like a book, and I don't think people should read it, because if I don't like a book, I don't like a book. I'm not going to be nice and say that it was a great book and that the author deserves all of the awards, like I believe that John Green does for The Fault in Our Stars, and that Stephen Chbosky, however you pronounce his last name, deserves all the awards too. I don't know why I had my breath right there like that. But anyway, this book was published in 1999, and it took place over about the span of a year, and it's basically just his first year of high school, his journey in freshman year, um, 1991, and then the mid 1992, or like mid 91 to mid 92, take place over by the year. First, the beginning of freshman year, and you would expect a book about life not to have many plot twists, but that has all of the plot twists. Hold on, let's see. So I'll make sure that my camera stays on. Okay, so I'm gonna read you what they say about the book, or what the synopsis on the website is. So it says, standing on the fringes of life offers a unique perspective, but there comes a time to see what it looks like from the dance floor. This haunting novel about the dilemma of passivity versus passion has become a modern classic. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is a story of what it's like to grow up in high school. More intimate than a diary, Charlie's letters are singular and unique, hilarious and devastating. That's the understatement of the century. We may not know where he lives or to whom he is writing. All we know is the world he shares. Caught between trying to live this life and trying to run from it puts him in a strange course through uncharted territory. The world of first dates and mixtapes, family dramas and new friends. The world of sex, drugs, and music, where all one requires to feel infinite is the perfect song and the perfect drive. Through Charlie, Stephen Chbosky has created a deeply affecting story. Oh god, it's more than deeply affecting. I'm going to end up having to talk to my therapist about this just because I do not really know what to do with myself in this session. Sorry, my voice is dying. There we go, it's coming back. Hi! A powerful novel that will spirit you back to those wild and poignant roller coaster days known as growing up. And if you want to read an excerpt of it, you can just Google Perks of Being a Wallflower book, and you'll be able to read an excerpt of it. And I really would suggest doing that because you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say from page 1 you are stuck in. I think everybody who's read this book feels the same way. I don't know how anybody can give a bad. I understand the movie might be bad. I don't know how to do the movie yet. All I can say is frequently when a movie is based on a book, I'll just read the book to be able to watch the movie because my mom does the same way. If it's a movie based on a book, she wants me to read the book before I go see the movie, which all makes perfect sense to me. I understand that perfectly, actually. But this was one of those I picked up and I was like, there might be a movie coming out about it, but I've heard people talking about this for so long. I need to figure out what it's all about. And I understand what all of the hype is about now because this book deserves all of the hype that it gets. Like, you guys probably think I'm insane. I don't normally like things that get really hyped up. Like, what was it? Avatar, the movie. Not like Avatar The Last Airbender, but like Avatar, the giant blue people movie. I didn't watch that until like a year after it came out. I refused. I was like, no. It's gonna be bad. It's got so much hype, it's gonna be bad. Twilight was a big in and out thing for me. I was in 6th grade. I didn't understand, and in 7th grade it was like halfway through, not even halfway through 7th grade, it was like, well, okay, done. I don't know. You know? But yeah. So now I have this book sitting right here that I haven't read yet. Funny, they all actually fall on the same color scheme, which is red, black, and white. I did not pick that, but it's Looking for Alaska by John Green. Looking for Alaska by John Green. Bite Me by Christopher Moore. No, I have not started this. I just have a bookmark in there because I got some towels, and towels always give you a bookmark. and then The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern. Morgenstern. I'm probably gonna end up reading Looking for Alaska first because it's shorter, but if you guys think that I would rather read one of the other two before read Looking for Alaska, then by all means tell me and I will probably end up reading it. Then I will definitely give more thought to this, but Looking for Alaska is shorter, and it's by John Green, and at this point right now, I feel like the only thing that we'll ever be able to compare to Perks for a while will be reading something by John Green, because he's the only one that has the writing style similar that can compare to Perks that's just fantastic and amazing and beautiful. But it is honestly killer. Oh, that's one of those books that it just sticks with you, and you just don't know what to do with yourself after you're done. I don't know if I said this already, but I almost cried because it was done. Like I said, the only other book that I've done that with was Fault in My Stars. I didn't just cry, almost cry because it was done with that one too. That has like the best ending. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and do other things. If you guys, like I said, if you guys have a recommendation of which I should read next out of these 3 books, or of different books that you think I might own or would like sometime. Because I will honestly read about anything. I like books. I haven't read in a long time, and I feel like Perks is a good thing for me to do, because when I read a really good book, then it gets me into reading. Which is why I space out my John Green books a lot and save them frequently for either if I've just read a book that I can't get over, or if like what am I saying? Or if I haven't read in a while and I just need a book that'll put me back into the reading mood. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. I don't remember if there's anything I left off talking about. I know I had a big spiel about towels in the last video. That's probably over the time, and I also talked about another book, which also put me over the time. So over my time that I want to be over, which is I'm trying to keep videos under 15 minutes long now. Obviously, Homecoming, I had one exception where I had like a 19-minute long video. But yeah, I want to keep my videos a little bit shorter now. And I'm skipping to shorten them up. I'm talking in circles. So I'm gonna go now, definitely. Bye.